You're welcome back from that break. We do apologize for that long break. Thankfully, in this area, our lights are back. I don't know about your area as well, but Gridco assured that by end of day or by close of business, a lot of us across the country will have our lights back on grid. I told you about a 12-year-old author, Celine Irama Konsa. She's written a beautiful book titled To Tear the Wings Off a Butterfly. Her mother, her proud mother, joins me here on set as well, Vaidi Irama Konsa. Good morning, ladies. How are we doing?
We're well.
Fine,
Good
you?
morning.
I'm awesome. Thank you for asking. Let me start with you, Celine. How long did it take you to write this 81-page book?
It took around a year to write.
A year to write.
Yeah.
Why did you write this book?
I decided to write this book because I thought of the idea of freedom versus control. When we want control, sometimes we inadvertently strip the freedom and the expression of people so then they can conform if we think that the control is going to make them safe or to make the thing that they are controlling not a harm to others.
But why a butterfly? Were you reading about butterflies? Were you experiencing butterflies? You play with butterflies.
No, I decided to pick butterflies because butterflies represent hope, beauty, and freedom. So when their freedom and their movements is stripped away by tearing off their wings, you make them conform to standards and take away their freedom.
How long have you been writing?
I've been writing for a long time, ever since I was a kid.
Okay, so now let me come to Mummy. I will come back to the book and where you can find it and how much it will cost you to grab a copy. But for you as a mother of a 12-year-old, one day coming to you to tell you that I'm writing a book, how did you find out that she's writing a book? And I'm sure she's been writing since she was a child, she mentions.
Yeah. So with this particular book, she told no one about it. Even when school was in session, she'll wake up at dawn and you'll find her behind the dining table or study table doing something. And when you ask her, she'll tell you that you'll find out when I'm done. So I was.
Were you curious?
I was, but I choose to give her that privacy sometimes when it comes to academics. So I was at work one day and she sent an email with a manuscript. And she said, okay, I think I'm done. I wrote a book and promised me you and Dad will get me a publisher. I read through it. I was surprised because this book is very deep. Yeah. So we actually asked her, what made you write this? And she said she's been observing a lot in society, and so she wanted to pour her mind out.
But how did that make you feel as a mother?
Oh, very proud. Very proud, I must say, and blessed. Yeah.
How was raising Celine like?
Raising Celine, I would say, was easy. It's easy.
Well, yes,
yeah. With the help of God, it's not complicated. She's a child who listens. She's a child who really knows how to manage her time. And so, yes, no struggles here.
Now, Celine, let's come back to the book. The 81-page book, was it a struggle to get the numbers?
Yeah. I think the first draft, before I even sent it to my mom, it was 236 pages. Okay. But then I decided that I wanted to make this book short and concise, but still able to send the message I wanted to give to the readers, because I know, like, if I give somebody like a 200-plus page book, they'll have less motivation to read it. But if you shorten it, but you still have the same message behind your book, then they'd be able to read it. And I want my message to reach a large audience.
At what point did you tell your friends or your colleagues at school?
When it was about to be published.
Okay. And what was their reaction?
Oh, they were like, oh, you're writing a book? That's so cool.
For viewers out there who don't know, she's also spelling bee champion. She represented Ghana last year. And so I'm sure that this Even though it was beautiful, it didn't come to you as a surprise, did it?
Not really, but the content of the book is what surprised me.
Okay.
As I said, it's quite deep. Yeah.
What do you hope to achieve with this?
I hope to inspire people to make sure that they remember that freedom is essential and they should never forget why we have freedom, the power of questioning control and why rules are in place, and to always have the courage to ask questions and be free.
You say your mother says that you were shaped by happenings in society, right? What particular happening shaped you thinking about a butterfly, reading about a butterfly, and writing about a butterfly? Was there any happening in school?
No, normally I read a lot of books and I listen to a lot of documentaries. So it was really a compilation of different events in history that led me to write this book, because they all had central themes that kept popping up. It was always about the manipulation of people in a higher sort of power level, and then they give roles to the people on the lower level, and the people do not question them or ask them why, and they use manipulative language to control the masses into thinking what they want.
A case of the haves and have-nots.
Yeah.
That's
Upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah, that's quite a deep thinking.
Yeah.
For a 12-year-old,
Yeah.
Are you writing another book anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm writing drafts right now.
Oh, that one too. You want to hide it from us? But where can we find this book?
You can find it on Amazon, To Tear the Wings of a Butterfly.
To Tear the Wings Off. How much does it cost? Is it in Ghana, any bookshop at all?
Oh, I'm hoping to publish it in bookstores nationwide very soon.
Okay. So those of you who want to grab copies, you can find them on Amazon. How much does it cost on Amazon?
I think 14.
$14.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can find. I have my copy here. I'm going to read it. Tear the Wings Off a Butterfly. A lot of people do not understand the essence of freedom until that freedom is taken away from them. So it's very, very important. But you're doing something this Sunday. Tell us about it.
This Sunday at Save Them Young Orphanage. And
Save Them Young Orphanage.
Yes.
Where?
at Gulf City.
Okay.
Under the Ain't Cares Foundation, we are doing reading time with Celine. We are giving books and clothes away to the kids.
Okay. And how many children are you reading with? Do you know the number yet?
I can read with the whole orphanage.
Okay. You want to read the entire book on that day, on Sunday? Or you want to read excerpts?
I think for the sake of time, I think this is like an hour, 2-hour book. I think I will read excerpts of the book.
Okay. Let me come back to you, Vidine. For children like Celine, who are equally out there, what would you say to them, or parents who have children like Celine out there, what would you say to them?
To support the child. When you see the child's interest, just support the child and encourage the child, yes, to reach their full potential, yeah.
Do you want to be an author throughout your life?
I want to be an author and innovator
Okay.
because I believe that writing and technology are intertwined, because writing helps us understand different people's experiences and life stories, and using our knowledge of those people's experiences, we can create technology and new things that can help ourselves and each other, or create something that can be a universal solution.
For young people like yourself out there, what would you tell them? I know a lot of people want to write, but they're thinking it's not doable. A lot of people are also thinking, well, it will waste my time. What would you tell them?
I want to tell them that they should never give up. Your first draft may not be perfect. My first draft for To Tear the Wings of a Butterfly was completely different. It wasn't even a butterfly.
It was not about a butterfly.
No, it was a whole different book. It was, it was really long. I think it was 562 pages.
What were you writing about?
I think it was called The Room with No Windows.
The room with no windows.
Yeah.
What room is that?
It was about a person who doesn't know their name, who doesn't know who they are.
Their
They were trapped in
identity.
a room, yeah. They were trapped in a white room with no windows. So they start walking out, seeing other people in the room. They don't know why people are treating them weird or looking at them weird and everything. So then slowly they go into other rooms and find VHS tapes that give them piece by piece little clues on who they are. And at the end, they found out that they are the head scientist of the asylum, but then he lost his mind. And
So have
he
you
trapped
found who
himself.
you are yet?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty solid. I know who I am.
That's a good one. You've raised children who are into the arts and tech space. How does that make you feel? Is it challenging? Do you devote too much time?
Oh, yes, sometimes. Sometimes. For example, with the spelling bee competition she went into, I actually had to devote time to help her. Yes, aside her personal coach, I also have to devote time after work to study with her.
As a chemist.
Yes. Yes. And with the
So what had to give?
time, sleep. Yeah. Time and sleep. Yeah. We both didn't sleep. We actually had to sacrifice some hours of sleep. Yeah.
Does it bother you that sometimes you may not get a lot of sleep?
Oh, it does.
For somebody in the health space.
It does. It does. It does. It does bother me. But she will tell you, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah. When she was writing the book, when you meet her in the living room, and you go like, Celine, you have school the next day. You have to go to bed. What are you doing up at 3 a.m.? I am here to pray. She'll tell you, Mommy, I'm okay. And so we'll get ready for school. Yeah. And she'll still make the grades by the grace of God. Yeah.
Okay, okay. How do your mates feel, your teachers, how do they feel?
My teachers, they are very proud of me. Yeah.
That's good. So you say it's $14, right?
Yeah.
So $14, you can grab this on Amazon. She says very soon she'll publish in bookstores around the country. You can grab a copy and read To Tell the Wings of a Butterfly. It's actually a very great title.
There are printed copies available too, so anyone who wants it can just contact.
Okay, how do they contact?
And they can call on or send a WhatsApp message on 054 623 1259.
Please go again.
Yes, 054 623 1259. Yes, they can just send a message and then we can arrange delivery of them as 140 cities.
Okay, so the equivalent
Yes,
in
please.
cities. Okay, so Celine Irama Kwansa, she says she's going to write more books, so look out for more books, and then we'll get to read them. I think that a lot of people do not have the habit of reading. Do you think a lot of mothers like yourself have inculcated the habit of reading in their children? I mean, you engage a lot of mothers in your daily.
Yes, yes. I mean, the few friends I have, the few close friends I have, we make sure our children read. Yeah, it's a time away from the screens as well. I think now with the whole...
Yes, a lot of mothers would
Yeah.
rather their children sit in front of the screens and watch whatnot.
We read a lot. Yes, even study time, I will tell you, use a pen and a paper, put your points down, and then you revise. Yes, and I think it's helped.
How many books do you read in a month?
I don't really count, but I read a lot of books. We have a tiny library in our house because of the collections of books. And normally, sometimes I read them online. So then, like, in my free time, then I just read. Or listen to music whilst reading.
So that's Celine Irama Kwansa. She is an author at 12. You are sitting 18 Banku. Somebody's is writing, and that's her mother, Vadi Ngamakwansa, as well. Her brother is in the studio as well. She's raised beautiful children, by the way. And Celine, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Please go and purchase a copy. It's 140 cedis. She mentioned the numbers. And then if you want to purchase on Amazon, is $14. So that's equivalent in dollar. I am back after the break. Thank you very much for coming. You're welcome.